Hi guys, my name is Elliot.
I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Connor.
And we're clinical exercise physiologists from Exercise Healthcare Australia.
As a clinical exercise physiologist, we're university-trained allied health professionals. We study the human body, anatomy and physiology, and how we can use exercise to help people live better and live a longer, stronger and healthier life. We also look at performance-based outcomes, and that's why we're here today.
So today we took the Rackley swimmers through a range of retests that we did 3 months prior. So the assessments looked at muscular strength, muscular power, range of motion, basic anthropometric measurements, as well as flexibility.
So now we're going to take you through those exact tests.
To perform the testing today, we broke the individuals up into 3 separate stations. The first station was led by myself. This station was testing anthropometric data. This looked at height, weight to gain BMI, waist and hip circumference, and their body fat percentage. To calculate body fat percentage, we use digital skin fold calipers, take a measurement from 4 different sites in the body, and we get a predictive measure to look at the individual's body fat. We can then measure over time if they're gaining lean mass, or if they're gaining fat mass, or if they're losing fat mass.
So I took the second stage, and in this stage we were looking at range of motion, both upper body and lower body. So we looked at the range of motion and mobility in the shoulder through 3 tests. We did the scarecrow, the Apley's internal and Apley's external. So that's just looking at your ability to reach over your head, under your head, as well as externally rotate your arm or your shoulders. It's really important in swimming to be able to get into an effective stroke, but also reduce that risk of injury as much as we can. We looked at lower limbs range of motion and mobility through the plantar flexion and knee to wall test. So knee to wall, looking at how far you can drive your knee over your toe, and then plantar flexion, looking at how you can extend your feet and your toes towards the ground as much as possible. Again, really important for that kick stroke. I also looked at the box sit and reach, so the flexibility through the hamstrings and the posterior. Again, just looking at ability to get into an effective kick, but also reduce injury as much as possible. The second part of my station, I looked at core muscle or abdominal muscular endurance. And this was a plank as well as a side plank on the left and right for as long as they could. This one was looking at their ability to hold a streamlined position in the pool to help performance as much as we can.
So I took the swimmers through station 3. In station 3, we looked to identify their muscular strength and power. So we took the swimmers through a range of different assessments to both identify upper limb strength and power, as well as lower limb strength and power. So for the upper limb strength assessments, we did max push-ups to fatigue, as well as max pull-ups to fatigue. They both identify what their current strength levels are when in the pool, which is important for stroke velocity. We also took the swimmers through lower limb power-based assessments. We used the force plates, as shown in the video, to identify what their current power production is. We also did the broad jump, as identified through their ability to jump a horizontal distance. So we did the lower limb strength assessment. We did that through the 5RM back squat. Essentially, the swimmer was asked to complete 5 repetitions with the heaviest load on their back in a safe manner. This identifies lower limb strength, which is important for velocity in the pool. Thank you for letting your child be a part of the EHA and Rackley Parkinson swim testing day.
We're really looking forward to this ongoing process of reviewing and assessing and continuing to help improve the swimmers at Rackley Swim Club. We have the big goal, together with Oscar and Humberto, of getting the first Olympian here at the Rackleys.